What if you could move to Canada, secure a job, and work toward permanent residence without depending entirely on the highly competitive express entry system? In 2026, Canada's Rural Community Immigration Pilot, or RCIP, is creating exactly that kind of opportunity. After helping more than 1,000 newcomers gain permanent residence during its first year, the program is entering its second year with 14 participating communities looking for skilled workers to fill serious labor shortages. And here's the important part: RCIP is not designed primarily for Canada's biggest cities. It is designed for people willing to build their future in smaller communities. So, if you are a healthcare worker, tradesperson, hospitality professional, administrator, agricultural worker, or another skilled professional, this pathway could be worth your attention. The Rural Community Immigration Pilot is a permanent residence pathway connecting skilled foreign workers with employers in 14 participating Canadian communities. The idea is simple: smaller communities need workers, and skilled newcomers need realistic immigration pathways. Local economic development organizations work with Immigration, Refugees and Citizenship Canada, or IRCC, to identify labor shortages, designate employers, and recommend suitable candidates. That means the program is strongly employer-driven and community-focused. Your goal isn't simply to qualify on paper. You need to find an eligible job and demonstrate that you genuinely intend to settle in the participating community. Where can you live? In 2026, RCIP covers 14 communities across 6 provinces. Ontario has 5: North Bay, Greater Sudbury, Timmins Regional, Sault Ste. Marie, and Thunder Bay. Timmins Regional includes areas such as Hearst, Kapuskasing, Cochrane, and Kirkland Lake. Thunder Bay is especially notable, having issued 475 recommendations in 2025. Manitoba has 3 participating areas: Brandon, Steinbach, and Altona or Rhineland. Outside those provinces, opportunities exist in Pictou County, Nova Scotia, Moose Jaw, Saskatchewan, Claresholm, Alberta, West Kootenay, British Columbia, North Okanagan-Shuswap, British Columbia, and Peace Liard, British Columbia. Each location has its own economy and lifestyle. Some are strong in healthcare and manufacturing, others in agriculture, tourism, construction, transportation, or natural resource-related industries. Who can apply in 2026? The eligibility requirements make RCIP particularly interesting for workers who may struggle to compete through federal programs. First, you need a full-time, permanent job offer from a designated employer in one of the participating communities. Depending on the community and its labor priorities, positions across NOC TER 0 through 4, and in some situations TER 5, may qualify. You generally also need at least 1 year, or 1,560 hours, of relevant work experience during the previous 3 years. In many cases, that experience does not have to perfectly match your new job. Certain international graduates from recognized local institutions may be exempt from the work experience requirement. Then there is language ability. For TER 0 and 1 jobs, the requirement is generally CLB 6. For TER 2 and 3, it is CLB 5, while TER 4 and 5 positions can require Club 4. That can be considerably more accessible than express entry, where many candidates compete with significantly higher language scores. You also need a Canadian high school equivalent education or higher. Foreign education normally requires an educational credential assessment. Settlement funds are another requirement. The amount ranges from approximately $10,507 for a single applicant to $27,806 for a family of 7, with additional funds required for larger families. Finally, you need a community recommendation, confirming that your employment and settlement plans meet the community's requirements. Which jobs are in demand? Now let's talk about something extremely important: occupations. Healthcare remains the biggest priority across participating communities. Opportunities can include registered nurses, licensed practical nurses, personal support workers, nurse aides, medical laboratory technologists, physicians, family doctors, and pharmacy technicians. Skilled trades are another major area. Think electricians, plumbers, welders, heavy equipment operators, automotive service technicians, carpenters, construction managers, and industrial mechanics. There are also opportunities in sales and services, including retail and food service supervisors, cooks, accommodation managers, hotel front desk clerks, and light-duty cleaners. Manufacturing and utilities can include industrial butchers, food processing workers, manufacturing supervisors, and power engineers. Other priority occupations include early childhood educators, social and community service workers, administrative assistants, farm supervisors, agricultural workers, truck drivers, and logistics coordinators. But remember, these lists change. Communities update their priority occupations based on local labor shortages, so always check the current 2026 requirements for your chosen community. How does the application work? Step 1 is choose your community. Compare employment opportunities, climate, housing costs, schools, healthcare, lifestyle, and settlement services. Step 2 is find a designated employer. Search community job boards, Canada's job bank, recruitment agencies, and employer websites, but don't overlook direct outreach. Step 3 is secure your qualifying job offer. Your offer should establish permanent, full-time employment and appropriate wages for the occupation. Step 4 is preparing your documents, passport, language results, ECA, employment and work experience letters, proof of funds, and any other required paperwork. Step 5 is the community recommendation application. Your employer submits the application on your behalf. Processing methods vary. Some communities use points-based selection, while others may operate on a first-come, first-served basis. If approved, you receive a recommendation letter that is generally valid for 6 months. Step 6 is applying for permanent residence through IRCC. The stated fee is $1,525 for the principal applicant, with additional fees for family members. You may also be able to apply for a work permit while your permanent residence application is processing. This can allow you to begin working and integrating into the community rather than waiting outside Canada for the entire process. Once you arrive, settlement services can help with orientation, employment support, language training, housing assistance, and community integration. Why is RCIP so attractive? There are several major advantages. Lower barriers. Language requirements can be lower than those typically associated with express entry, and eligible semi-skilled occupations can create opportunities for workers who aren't competitive in traditional federal draws. Work while waiting. Eligible applicants may obtain work permits, with options that can also help spouses work. Lower living costs. Smaller Canadian communities can offer more affordable housing and living expenses than major metropolitan areas such as Toronto, Vancouver, or Montreal. Strong employer demand. Persistent labor shortages can translate into employment opportunities and long-term career stability. And perhaps most importantly, RCIP provides a direct permanent residence pathway, rather than requiring newcomers to rely indefinitely on temporary status. RCIP compared with other immigration routes. So how does RCIP compare? Express entry is highly competitive and generally rewards candidates with stronger profiles. It also does not provide the same opportunity for many lower TER occupations. RCIP trades geographic flexibility for a more community-focused route. Provincial nominee programs can provide excellent opportunities, but their criteria vary significantly by province and stream. RCIP specifically focuses on participating rural communities and employer-driven hiring. The Atlantic Immigration Program also connects newcomers with employers and communities, but its geographical scope is limited to Atlantic Canada. RCIP extends across 6 provinces. How can you improve your chances? First, focus on 2026 priorities, not outdated occupation lists. Second, verify that your employer is designated, or determine whether the employer can obtain designation before supporting your application. Third, understand the selection system. If your community uses points, optimize your profile. If it uses first-come, first-served selection, preparation and timing become especially important. Fourth, demonstrate genuine settlement intent. Communities want people who will actually live, work, and contribute locally. Fifth, prepare complete, accurate, translated, and properly certified documents. And finally, think about your family. Before choosing a community, investigate schools, healthcare, housing, recreation, transportation, and cultural amenities. RCIP is entering its 2nd year and continues to evolve alongside community feedback and labor market needs. Its recognition in Canada's 2025 annual report to Parliament also reinforced its role as the permanent replacement for the former rural and northern immigration pilot. With participating communities expanding employer networks and labor shortages continuing, RCIP has become one of the most interesting Canadian immigration options in 2026, especially for people who are willing to look beyond Canada's biggest cities. So, if you're a healthcare professional, skilled tradesperson, administrator, hospitality worker, driver, agricultural specialist, or another qualified worker, don't automatically assume that Canada's immigration system is out of reach. Your opportunity may not be waiting in Toronto or Vancouver. It could be waiting in a smaller Canadian community that genuinely needs your skills. If this video helped you understand RCIP, like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more Canada immigration updates. And tell us in the comments, which RCIP community would you choose, and what occupation are you applying with? Remember, immigration rules and community requirements can change, so always verify the latest official requirements before submitting an application. Your Canadian future could start somewhere you never expected.